I accidentally saved the kidnapped nation's sweetheart. She said I looked like her unrequited first love. I laughed. Drop the replacement fantasy. Just kidnap your first love back. Lock him up. 10 days. Half a month. Train him properly. See if he dares say no again. She blinked. You really think so? Deal. Next second, I was the one locked up. Hey, wrong person. Bro, let me out. 12 years, you're steadier now. More, tempting. I crashed my motorcycle into a burly guy. Stumbled into an abandoned factory. The kidnapping scene of the nation's sweetheart. A tall guy hid a gun behind his back. You the pickup? Pickup? The guy I knocked flying? When Musai, silent until now, whispered weakly. Voice dripping with helplessness and please. Where are you taking me? Please, let me go. Our eyes met. Caught a flicker of something calculated. I understood. She was signaling me to play along. I strolled over. 2 fingers under her chin. Forced her to look at me. Lowered my voice. Where? You'll find out soon enough. Relax. You'll be, well taken care of. The 2 kidnappers were stunned. No doubt. That evil vibe. The smooth moves. One of us, for sure. When Musai turned her head. Tried to hold back tears. Long lashes trembling. On the verge of collapse. I turned. Scowled at the duo. Zoning out? Untie her. How am I supposed to transport her like this? The short one smirked. Didn't untie her yet. Wait. Code phrase? Variable stays. Quadrant shifts? I marveled at my own brilliance. The tall one suddenly grinned wickedly. Whipped out his gun. Pressed it to my forehead. Where'd you crawl from, punk? Think this is a movie? Codes? Shit. Fell for it. I raised my hands. Surrendered. Awkward laugh. Ha ha. Gentlemen. Just passing through. Seeing my quick surrender, the tall one relaxed. Lowered his guard. I seized the moment. Glared. In a flash. Disarmed him. Gun now at his temple. The short one hesitated, knife in hand. The tall one suddenly remembered. Screamed at his partner. Don't pussy out. Get him. Gun's empty. I pulled the trigger rapidly. Click click. Empty. Instant brawl. Just as I pistol whipped the tall one unconscious, the short one saw his chance. Plunged his knife toward my back. Inches from impact. When Musai heaved a chair. Slammed it down on him. Crack. A chair leg snapped. The short one crumpled. I whipped around, stunned. When Musai tossed the chair aside. Panting. Not bad. I relaxed slightly. You're alright yourself. Sirens wailed faintly in the distance. I hooped. Cavalry's here. Let's move. When Musai nodded. Didn't leave immediately. Picked up the fallen knife. Examined it closely. Suddenly, her gaze turned icy. Raised the knife. Slashed at the short one's eyes. Blood sprayed. Agonized screams pierced the air. I gaped. What are you doing? Then she did something even crazier. Pressed the blade to her own slender neck. Sliced deep. Blood welled instantly. I stared, disbelieving. Asterisk, is she insane? Snapped from the kidnapping? Asterisk. When Musai trembled. Dropped the knife. Clamped a hand over her bleeding neck. Pretty features scrunched in pain. I snapped out of it. Rushed to catch her. As she swayed. Hey, hey, what the hell? Her lips paled. Curved into a faint smile. Then she went limp in my arms. Inhabitants. Do not move. Cops swarmed the entrance. Shields and guns ready. I saw salvation. Yelled, over here. Injured. Help. When Musai was rushed to the ambulance, I finally exhaled. Then, click. Cold cuffs on my wrists. Sir, come with us. Heart stopped. News was flooded with When Musai, the highly anticipated film festival, ruined by her absence. Trending globally. Inside the detention center. Victims' neck injuries. Cause? I gritted my teeth. She did it herself. Psycho. The young cop snorted. Laughed. Got a massive scolding later. Forgot your professional training? Honestly, I wanted to laugh too. It was absurd. When was I getting out? Needed to attend my sister's PTA. Begged for temporary phone access. Called my sister. Hung up after 2 rings. Shit. She was mad. 4 a.m. When Musai woke up, I was finally released. Home. Chu Shui sitting there, expressionless. I approached nervously. Ha ha. Xiao Shui? Up late? Saw her red-rimmed eyes. Sorry. Good. Didn't pick up earlier. Shouldn't have gotten mad. Tears spilled over. Wailed. My chest felt crushed. Hugged her tight. Guilt overwhelming. Sorry, Chu Shui. She cried harder into my shoulder. Without me, would you have it easier? No underground fights? No multiple jobs? It pierced my heart. No, Xiao Shui. Everything I did was for myself too. Without you, I'd be alone in this world. After she slept, I checked the news. Stunned. Holy shit. When Musai? I knew of her. Billboards everywhere. Didn't recognize her in person. Or she was prettier. Dug up her profile. One Musai, second daughter of the One Group. Acclaimed youngest best actress. Famous for iconic villainous roles. Yet rumors painted her as gentle, kind, approachable, even shy. The contrast made no sense. Gentle? Shy. The woman today? Quick thinking. Ruthlessly efficient. Ha. 2 faces? VIP hospital room. When Musai stabilized. Pale but color returning. Studied the file her assistant distant scent. Cool fingertips traced the photo on the screen. Slowly, inch by inch. Shu Yang, 12 years, finally found you. What a beautiful twist of fate. 12 years ago. Winter, near the orphanage river. 3 vicious boys cornered a frail girl. Die, snitch, tattled on us. They tricked a 3-year-old girl into drinking iodine. The girl reported it, terrified, crying, "Let me go." The ringleader slapped her hard, shoved her into the icy river. She flailed. Help, help. Strength faded, sank into the freezing depths. No one's coming. Despair took hold. Asterisk just die. No one cares anyway. Asterisk. Just as consciousness faded, a thin but strong hand grabbed hers. On shore, the boy wrapped his borrowed jacket around her. 10 years old, expression wild, fists flying, beat the 3 boys bloody, ruthless, precise, wiped blood from his mouth, stood before her, avenged my sister, saved you, coincidentally. The little girl he saved? His younger sister. He helped her up. She tried to walk, legs frozen solid. Can't move, she whispered, ashamed. He frowned, but hoisted her onto his back thin, yet felt incredibly safe and warm. She leaned in, blushed, thank you. First time hearing sincere gratitude. His ears reddened, muttered, stop sounding so pathetic. No wonder they bullied you. She gasped, then how should I act? Like this. He demonstrated. They call me crazy, psycho. So, anyone messes with you? Make them pay. She was speechless, didn't know how to respond. After returning her to the orphanage, he vanished, kicked out for being trouble. She burned with fever for weeks, dreamed of the boy who pulled her from the ice. His name? Age? Probably around her age. Without him, she'd be dead. Had to thank him properly. Recovered. Blushing, asked the matron about the boy. Matron smiled. That brat? Not worth keeping. Kicked out already. Her world went blank. Would I ever see him again? When Musai woke up, dreamed of that winter again. A satisfied smile curved her lips. She knew. Fate connected them again. He saved her twice. Reliable, just like before. She wasn't that timid girl anymore. Had the power now. The means. This time, she wouldn't miss her chance. I rode my bike to the bookstore, still dazed. If she was truly as pure as rumors claimed, I was lucky, but she was clearly unhinged. Please, universe, never let me see her again. Hospital room. When Musai reconstructed the attack, 2 officers took notes. The shorter kidnapper rushed me. I grabbed the knife, closed my eyes, slashed, then I heard screaming. She shuddered, touched the bandages on her neck. Her manager leaned in. Need a break? When Musai bit her lip, shook her head minutely. No, continue. At the bookstore, stressing about Fight Club, I got a call from the police. Shu Yang, come to the station. Pick up your bravery award in banner. Holding the envelope stuffed with cash? All the pain and misunderstanding felt forgivable. 5,000 yuan. Yes. On the way home, an unknown number called. Hello, I'm Assistant Lin Qian for Miss Wen Musai. She wishes to thank you personally. May I send a car? I paused. No need. Text the address. I'll come myself. Hung up. Immediately regretted it. Asterisk fuck. Why? Said I didn't want to see her again. Asterisk. Kept reassuring myself. Asterisk it's fine. Just need closure. Maybe she was just panicked that day. Lost her mind temporarily. No big deal. Asterisk. Hospital entrance. Navigated past her fans. Followed Lin Qian inside. When Musai stood by the window. Back to me. Sunlight streaming over her white dress. Fragile silhouette. I entered nervously. Lin Qian smiled. I'll leave you too. Click. Door shut. Not loud, but ominous. When Musai turned slowly. Warm smile. You're here. Why act like we're close? She seemed normal now. Probably wouldn't stab me. I placed the fruit basket on the glass table. Bought randomly. Eat more fruit while recovering. Next second cool, soft pressure under my chin. I jerked back. She held my chin. Smile enigmatic. I did the same to you that day, didn't I? Just wondering what it felt like. Memory surfaced. Awkward. I looked away. Purely acting. Not taking advantage, I swear. Changed the subject. How's the injury? She touched her bandaged neck. Voice flat. Not deep. Stitches perfect. Remove them in a week. I frowned. Asked the question burning me. Why did you do that? When Musai's smile didn't waver. The kidnapped star? Safe. Perps caught. Isn't the story a bit too boring? I didn't follow. She turned to the window. Looked down at the gathering crowd. That's not the story the audience wants. And thanks to this scar, one group's stock price jumped another notch. Quite profitable, wouldn't you say? I stared, brows knitting. But, weren't you scared of dying? She looked surprised. Die? People don't die that easily. Then a chilling smile. Even if rotting inside out. Flesh decaying. Still alive. Unease prickled me. Why blind that man? She tilted her head. Seemed to recall. Ah, because from the start, he looked at me with disgusting eyes. Expression and tone turned icy. Casual. Like discussing a crushed insect. Finally understood. Her madness wasn't panic. It was absolute clarity. Utter disregard for the kidnapping.